Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this Philips Warm Glow LED bulb. Now the way that this works is the dimmer you get the bulb, the warmer the tone of the color gets. Just like an incandescent, and that's what they're trying to copy here. They're trying to copy the same dimming of an incandescent. As when an incandescent dims, it gets warmer in color. Therefore, they're trying to do that with an LED bulb. Now, I believe Sylvania first came up with this idea, I might be wrong, in some of their floodlight bulbs. But I haven't picked one of those up as they're not really cheap. But I got this on clearance at Home Depot for $2, and I got a whole bunch of other LED bulbs there, as I don't get there too often. And so I decided to pick it up and see how an actual warm glow works. So let's take a look around the packaging. We can see it replaces a 60-watt incandescent bulb, and when it's at full brightness, it's a soft white bulb. It consumes only 9.5 watts of energy. We can see some more information here at the bottom, and you can see that warm glow there off to the side. You can see here's an example. They're trying to show you the soft white, and then when you dim it, it gets a little bit warmer in color, just like an incandescent. More information about the bulb here and on pictures. You get information about the warranty, and other information over here. The lighting facts, which is now standard on all bulbs, and information about where the bulb was made. Not going to read through all that. It was probably made in Mexico or China. I see both of those names there. So anyway, let's try to open this thing. It feels like I could just pull on one side and it'll eventually come out. Yep, that was super easy. And there's the bulb itself. Okay. So here we have the bulb. Ooh, very interesting. This is really light. I guess I didn't notice it in the packaging, but it's actually pretty light. Now in another video, I looked at these Cree 4-flow LED bulbs, and this is just a little bit heavier than this, so that's pretty good. It doesn't have a huge heat sink on it. Let's compare it to a regular standard incandescent bulb. If we try to line up the bases so they're about even, we can see it looks to be a little bit taller than a regular A19 incandescent bulb, and seems to be just a tad bit bigger in diameter as well. So here we can see the Philips logo. Set that other one down. We can get some more information about the bulb around here, how many lumens it is, all kinds of information. But it is really light. That's actually quite surprising. But I think I haven't had many newer LED bulbs in quite a while, so I think they're getting a lot better at directing heat and figuring out how to disperse it so the bulb doesn't overheat without needing big heat sinks. So that's pretty cool that this is pretty light. So before we look at that, let's go ahead and take a look at just the standard incandescent bulb and how it dims. So I have this little rotary dimmer here. I have a whole bunch of these things. I had to go find one. But anyway, you just put the bulb in here and it turns and it dims. I don't know if they're made anymore. I haven't looked for them in the store in quite a while. But let's go ahead and we'll turn it all the way to bright. Turn off our main light here. Turn it on. So we have the 60-watt incandescent bulb at full brightness, and as we turn this dial, it dims down. Now as you see, here it's like a pure white. You know, white. Soft white. And as we dim it down, it turns more to an orange, a softer tone, softer color. And way down here it's almost looks exactly like orange. Until, of course, it goes out. So, let's go ahead and turn that off. And let's take a look at this one, dimming. Let's turn it all the way to full brightness, first of all. Okay, so it looks like it would definitely equal a 60-watt bulb. And we'll compare it next side by side in a little bit. We can see inside kind of how it's facing in different directions in there. Looks like it has a pentagon and then an LED in the middle. Interesting. So let's go ahead. This dimmer is only for incandescents, so this is a true test to see if it'll work on any dimmer. Let's go ahead and do it. So we're slowly dimming it down. Yes, oh yeah, it definitely gets warmer. I wonder if they have different LEDs in there or something that turns it orange. It's really hard to see on camera, and I apologize for that. But of course it goes out if I get it too dim. But you can see it. That's orange. That's I know it's hard to see, and I'm really sorry about that, but it definitely did get warmer in color as we did that. But one thing that you will probably notice, you see those little dots? Those are different LEDs than the ones that we were just using. And oh, you can just see where it switched over there. Let's see here. It switches over to different LEDs. It might be hard to see, but once we get to a certain amount of dimness, it changes over to those LEDs that you see right there. So there's two sets of LEDs on each little lobe in there, and one's just a regular soft white, and the other one's probably on the orange side. So it switches between the two depending on the amount that the dimmer is on. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We'll leave the dimmer in line, and let's get our splitter here so we can see it dimming next to a regular incandescent bulb. Let's turn it all the way to bright. We'll turn it on. So you can see it most definitely does equal a 60 watt incandescent bulb. Doesn't put a lot of light down this way like a regular incandescent, but it definitely gets the job done. Now let's go ahead and slowly dim it. So you can see how dim we're getting on the incandescent. That's really dimming down quick. But the LED is still brighter. Like here we have the incandescent really dim, but the LED is most definitely still brighter than the incandescent. But it is definitely more of an orange tone. It's hard to see on camera, but it definitely is. See, if we keep dimming it, the incandescent goes out and the LED goes out at about the same time. Can brighten it back up. Let's go ahead and dim it one more time. You can see it dimming down. The incandescent, of course, dimming faster, more dramatically than the LED. And eventually it's going to go out. Nope, the filament's still glowing. Oh, there, they both went out at the same time. So, I really hope you enjoyed this video of the comparison of this Philips LED bulb and how well it actually does its warm glow dimming. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.